March Madness 2015. Now the West region, the Elite Eight, the decider to see who would move on in the West to the Final Four. And we had the number 2 seeded Arizona Wildcats versus the number 1 seeded Wisconsin Badgers. And what a game this was. Wisconsin jumped out to an early lead, but Arizona clawed their way back into it. And with a little over 3 minutes left before halftime, Gabe York nailed a tray to give the Wildcats the lead, but then Frank Kaminsky came with a thunderous dunk and gave the lead back to the Badgers as it was a 1-point game. But then Rondae Hollis-Jefferson hit a pair of free throws as he got to the line, and moments after that, he would slam it in himself, and that was a 3-point lead for Arizona. A few more free throws by each team, and the half would come to a close with the score Arizona 33, Wisconsin 30. So the Wildcats in the lead by 3 going into the second half. But in the second half, Wisconsin would go on a 14-3 run to open up the second half as they would take control of this game and go up by 8. They were in control. Arizona kept clawing back though, but Wisconsin would end up pushing their lead to double digits, but Arizona refused to go away, and with less than 2.5 minutes left to play, Gabe York comes up with another big tray for the Wildcats, and it was now a 5-point game. But then Sam Dekker drops the thunder as he dropped the tray to push it back to an 8-point lead for the Badgers with less than 2 minutes left. Arizona still, they wouldn't lie down, and Brandon Ashley, with less than a minute left, would get an and one that would bring it back to a 5-point game. Now, Wisconsin would take a timeout, and with less than 30 seconds left to play, Sam Dekker, a long, thunderous 3 as he drops it from the heavens through the net, and now Wisconsin was back up by 8 with only 20 seconds left to play. Arizona would get a layup, and then they would end up fouling Kaminsky. He went 1 for 2, and moments later the game would come to a close after Gasser grabbed the rebound from a missed 3-pointer from York, and the final score, Wisconsin 85, Arizona 78, as the Badgers are moving on to the Final Four. So Wisconsin goes through the West region. They're going to the Final Fours. They're victorious in the Elite Eight. They'll be waiting to see who they face between Kentucky and Notre Dame. That game's going on right now. That'll be the second game of the day 1 of the Elite Eight. Day 2, that's tomorrow. But as for this game, what a game it was. Arizona had 4 starters in double digits, and York came off the bench to score double digits as well. And Wisconsin got huge performances from their 2 big men, Kaminsky and Dekker. They combined for 56 points. As 3 of their starters would score in double digits. It was very evenly matched in this game. If you look at all the statistical categories except for one, the big difference in this game was 3-point shooting, and really just Sam Dekker. Sam Dekker was the X factor in this game. Sam Dekker was 8 for 11 from the field, 5 for 6 from downtown, and 6 for 7 from the free throw line. And Frank Kaminsky as well, 10 for 12 from the free throw line, and he also nailed a tray. They were having great 3-point shooting all around by the Badgers as everybody was getting in on it. Nigel Hayes, Josh Gasser, Bronson Coing, and even Dukan had a 3-pointer as the Badgers shot 66.7% from downtown, 12 for 18 from 3-point land versus just 33.3% for Arizona. Otherwise, it was very evenly matched. Arizona came up huge from the free throw line, shooting 93.3% free throws versus 74.2% for Wisconsin. But they wouldn't be able to overcome the 3-point shooting of the Badgers. Sam Dekker nailing 5 very timely trays, especially those last 2, and especially that final tray, which arched all the way to the heavens and dropped down like thunder as it sealed the victory and put a dagger through the heart of Arizona's tournament life here in March Madness. But as I said, the two big men combined for 56 as Frank Kaminsky had 29 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal and a block. Sam Dekker, 27 points, 5 rebounds, and an assist. Josh Gasher had 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Nigel Hayes, 8 points, 3 boards, 4 assists, and a steal. Bronson Coing, 6 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists. And off the bench, Dukan had 5 points, 1 rebound. And for Arizona, they got some big performances as well, as Ashley and Hollis-Jefferson each had 17 points. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson had 8 boards as opposed to 4 for Brandon Ashley. Like I said, Gabe York off the bench scoring 11 points. But it was just Sam Dekker and Frank Kaminsky coming up huge. Dekker from three-point land, Kaminsky under the paint, in the paint, under the board, drawing those fouls, 10 for 12 from the free throw line. Dekker as well only missed 1 free throw, only missed 1 three-pointer, and he only missed 3 shots from the field. Sam Dekker was amazing in this game. And Wisconsin is moving on to the Final Four as they beat Arizona. Final score, Wisconsin 85, Arizona 78.